Hey, what's going on, my YouTube friends? Hope you're having a great day. And if you are a victim of fraud with identity theft and Cox Communications, wanted to share with you that my situation looks like it's finally resolved, and perhaps what I've been able to get accomplished will be of help to you. And it did take first an alert where I saw my credit score went down, and I was like, whoa, what happened? So I made so many calls. I put, a lot of time into it, thought it was taken care of, my credit score was adjusted, and then bam, it hit it again. So I said, this is just so frustrating because this looks like it's going to happen again and again. So make a long story short, finally I called and spoke to a Cox Communications fraud investigator who was a big help, and he just sent me a letter which I'll read to you. So I know that I'm confident that this should be behind me. The phone number as well that I called into, and I'll put this in the description, this is for the Cox Communications Fraud Department, which is 844-252-8306. So just follow the prompts, because I think there's different fraud investigators based upon what state you're in. And then once you do speak to that fraud investigator, they're going to have to send you some paperwork, an affidavit, and you'll have to have some proof that it wasn't you. And luckily I had all that documentation. So if you have been a victim of identity theft, make sure you do file a police report in that city where that occurred, because you'll need a police report with a number. And that will help. Plus, you'll need some other information, as you'll see in the packet. So again, 844-252-8306. This will hopefully save you time. If you still had any issues with that, you can let me know. Also, make sure you call all three credit bureaus, and you make sure to mention that you had identity theft fraud, so they can put an alert out there. And that will help you there as well. So I'll read you the letter, and boy, I'm so glad this is behind me. And this fraud investigator was great, communicated a lot through email, and then I called yesterday, said, hey, can you send me this letter so if I should need it? But he said, it said, my name, Sidney Scheck, in receipt of the information you have provided Cox Communications regarding your account numbers that were established and active in your name in the city where this happened. I'm not going to mention what city it is, but just so I can share with you that it mentions the city between December 16, 2015 and March 1, 2016 and March 1, 2016 to December 26, 2016. And what was interesting was the private investigator said that this individual was able to try and use my information twice. So anyway, it's just amazing how the company doesn't pick this stuff up. But anyway, luckily it's resolved now. But to go on with the letter, it says, you have reported the accounts in question were established without your authorization or knowledge. Cox Communication has investigated this matter based upon your representations and information available to us. We have determined that you have been a victim of identity theft. We understand your frustration in having to undertake a task of clearing your credit history. In an effort to assist you with that process, Cox Communications has cleared the account balances and requested all derogatory marks associated with these accounts be removed from your credit report. The credit agencies are allowed up to 45 days to cleanse your credit report. If you need to apply for credit within the next 45 days, please attach a copy of this letter to your credit applications. And then it just went on. Cox Communications is continuing to investigate the incident and will interact with the local law enforcement agency in the jurisdiction where service was obtained. Thank you for your patience in the matter. If you need any assistance in the meantime, please contact me at, and the number sincerely, and then the investigator's name. So there you go. It looks like it is finally resolved. Hopefully, at least if you're trying to figure out who do you get in touch with, that phone number, again, I'll put in the description, will be of help to you, and you won't have to go through a long time pain and suffering and have your credit really ruined or just temporarily hindered. Fortunately, the score didn't, while it dropped probably about 50 points, which is a lot. I'm lucky it wasn't worse, and now it will be readjusted back to where it is, and I've got very good credit, thank goodness, and hope to keep it that way. And just be safe out there. Make sure to protect yourself, and if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this video is of help. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.